Hello everybody, this is Enoch the Awakened, and I'm here with Ace Shooter and Grim Zombies. Well, Ace Shooter finally got his Leopard PTA. He's grinding towards that Leopard 1. And I say, you know what, fuck this shit. I want a new tank too. So instead of grinding out what little experience I needed for the STB1, I decided I'm just going to add the money to the game, buy that motherfucker, buy the rest of the experience, or transfer the experience, because you don't really buy experience. Hell, I earned that fucking experience. So, and y'all talking about gold warriors out there can suck a big fat, well, you know. So I went ahead and added the money I needed, a little $15. Went to the Type 61, said bye bye, transferred the experience. Yeah, a little more. Oop, too far. There we go. And with about 1,500 gold, boom, had the experience I needed for the STB1 tank. I have been drooling and desperately begging for the last, what has it been, 2 weeks now. But I guess it's better than people who do not have premium account, which would probably take you about a month and a half. Alright, so I have now finally completed the entire tech tree of Japan. Well, until the heavies come out, that is. And I'm looking forward to those too. So, bye bye Type 61. Hello STB1. Look at this beauty entering into my garage. Now, of course, this tank was rolling around in the 1960s and was even part of a parade in the 1970s as a legitimate battle tank. So, oh my god, it's just gorgeous. I love the two antennas on the side of the tank. But, yeah, I gotta say, I was extremely proud. Let's transfer my crew. And, you know, I was gonna do 75%, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do 100%. I don't feel like even fooling with it. Because if I'm gonna roll at roll with this tank, excuse me, I'm gonna make sure this tank is rolling at the top of its game. I don't want to play around. I don't want to build experience and then throw the crew in there, or throw the crew half-assed in the tank. I want to see what this tank can do. I want to see the full performance. Now, unfortunately, I didn't record some of the best games I had in this thing, and I had some beastly games. I purposely didn't record the 2 games I really had a shitty game in. But from the get-go, this tank has just been absolutely beautiful. Grim said, you know what, fuck it. He said fuck it too, and he went ahead and just rushed and got the FB, what is that, the 4, oh, well, who cares, we're all about the STB1. So I was gonna get camel with it, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna hold off because I got, you know, I'm a little short on funds. Now I did have to sell my tier 8, but that was not really a big deal, and I don't really have to sell the tier 8. I just wanted to make sure I had equipment on the tank. So decided to get armor piercing rounds. I really don't need that many, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them anyways, and it'll probably be a good idea if I get more in the future. But at their cost, you know, only being 2 for 1 on the regular standard rounds is not gonna hurt that bad. So of course, equipment, you already know. We want a large repair kit, a large first aid kit, and automatic fire extinguisher, because who has time to push that little button to put out those fires? So here we are, 31,000 spent, 34,000 left. God, it's beautiful. But let's see what it does on the battlefield, shall we? Alright, here we go with our first little match on Redshire. We're gonna jump in here. Now the first 6 games we won, no problem. We didn't get our first loss until game 7, and that was, I think it was a cap, or we all just pretty much fucked up the enemy team. Green players that we had with us did not fuck up the enemy team, and the players that were left wiped out the rest of our allies. So we're going to run these videos at 2 times the speed, so that way I can get 2 videos in. I was so excited. I mean, I was like a kid at Christmas that got the toy he always wanted. Well, he thought he always wanted. and realized he could not live without. So I'm trying to get some shots. Nobody's pushing up on the other bridge. I'll think about it. And then I said, you know, if they're going to camp in their base, that's a huge advantage for us. Let's go ahead and take the rest of it. Of course, our team splits up. We're not going to run into a wolf pack. We'll probably end up getting in each other's way. And I find that the best games we have is when we do split up, when we all take different sides. As long as we position ourselves appropriately. So I test spotting range on this. But I have a medium and a light tank within visual, so they're going to end up spotting me. Boom! Right through them, no problem. Go down. I really need to get rid of that American 57. Pull up, get a little... Boom! No problem. I love this gun. I'm actually hitting tanks over 600 meters away with no shots going way off into space. So I think about anywhere over 400 meters now, I'm landing, I'd say about 80% of the shots, between 75 and 80%. So I gotta say, this gun, even though the Japanese gun handling is bullshit, at tier 10 is pretty fucking decent. I see I have no problem hitting targets at long range. Now these are all little puppies. I have not seen but one of the tier 10s. I think he's dead at this point, so we're just dealing with the 8s. Try to shoot through the building again, because of course, if it doesn't work the first time, try again. So that one derped real far to the right. So definitely it's not German. But it's okay. We crest the hill, we go back. Hey, we got some campers. And because my speed, I know I'm going to be the first one there. So, yay me. So, I'm figuring it's going to be one-on-one. End up seeing that it's 2-on-1. So, I know it's either going to be the Mouse, the E100, or the E75. 3 tough armored tanks. E100, no problem. So, I went ahead and switched to some gold rounds here. E75, no problem. Now, of course, we know about these shells. If you hit armored, boom, you're gonna bounce. If it's slanted, sorry about that. So I tried to take a pop shot, waste a shot. I had time to aim. Go ahead and finish the E75. Now I'm gonna go get his big brother here. We got Grim going on one side. I'm going on the other side. He's gonna go ahead and get his attention. He'll be spotted. When he sees that he's coming around, he focuses on him. I put a round in, he puts a round in, get right in the back of his turret, finish him off, and now all we have is the Mouse. Now, the Mouse is being trolled right now by a shooter in his stocked Leopard. This Leopard has no upgrades whatsoever, and he's just trolling. The other Heavy is doing a little damage, but nothing major. So we pull up. Side armor, no problem. And these are standard shells. Turret, no problem. And we move up for the finishing blow. Boom, dead, gone. And that was it for that battle. So we're going to jump into another battle. And even with a 5,770 damage game, I only get Mastery Badge 3. Yeah, what the fuck y'all been doing in these tanks? Alright, let's get to the next battle. We got a bigger crew. Grim had to run an errand real quick, so we decided to run without him. We got 2 tank destroyers and we got 2 medium tanks. So I'm looking for my targets here. I'm figuring I'm not gonna hit him. I actually do hit him. Now the gun is still unstable. It's inaccurate. I see the light. Let's go ahead and deal with him. Get him tracked. Get that lower plate. Catch him on fire. Funny thing is, that usually counts as damage, but it's not working that way now. So we already know that the turn on the IS-3 is a troll. I'm not going to be able to pin it. I try and use gold round. That doesn't work. Can't really line it up. Heavy moves in. I do see another IS-3 I would be able to handle. He pulls back. So figuring I am just wasting my time here. I pull up a little. I look at the mini map, see where everybody's positioned. See, our group's taking the north, the middle, and I'm taking the south. We don't count on the green players being there for anything but being there. Pop a little shot. Lower plate doesn't work. Why I aim for a lower plate, I don't know. And there's a light tank, one pop, boom, dead. So this gun is actually amazing. It's very nasty. Boom, tracked the IS-3. He made a mistake and came into my gun range, and he's dead. So that's 2 kills already. And we're gonna leave that that little bastard for later. So, and we will meet him later. So we got a few tier 8s. We just go ahead and get rid of them. Some turret pops. And the funny thing is, tier 8s can kill me with no problem. Hell, anything can pin this tank. So the top turret armor is 130 pretty much. Yeah. It's very bouncy, but you're not gonna block anything. You either bounce or it goes through. So don't find target. And here we go. A nice little heavy. Tier 8, he has no problem getting through my armor. Do a dirt shot. Gonna fire right into his turret and get rid of him. Artillery tried to take a pop shot. I tried to take a pop shot. Both of us missed. He was taken out. Pushing up. Got my track. Get the bonus points for that. Come behind this low tier. He's wiped out. And we got one more. He's wiped out. And 15-0. We win the game. So, yeah. I don't ever want to play another tank ever again. That's all I have to say.